Yeah, today we are going to discuss two topics from module 5, analog to digital converter and digital to analog converter. Analog to digital converter circuit and digital to analog converter circuit. Okay. So why we need to convert analog signal into digital signal and digital signal into analog signal? We know that natural available signal is analog signal only. So if you want to communicate any analog signal into some far distance, it is little difficulty because the analog signal easily interference with noise. So noise in the analog signal will be added very easily compared with the digital signal. Okay, and processing the analog signal is little difficulty. So number of complex technique we need to follow to process that and send to the long distance. Okay, but digital signal, it is easy. It will not easily interference with the noise. So uh, it is safely it can be maintained safely from the noise. For that only, whatever the analog signal that has to be converted in the digital form, then it is easy to deal that digital signal. At the same time, that can be communicated to the long distance without noise interference. That can be eliminated. And at the other side, whatever the loads we are using, it is mainly based on the analog load. So again, we need to convert whatever the converted analog signal into digital form, that has to be converted back from digital signal to analog. Okay, so that's why we need to know why we need to go for analog to digital. Again, why we have to come back from digital to analog. Okay, next, what is the process they are following to converting analog signal into digital signal? First, converting analog to digital signal. This is the nature of the analog signal. The analog signal has to be converted into digital form. For converting that, they have to use, there are three process. One is sampling. They have to split the wave into number of sample. So like that, they have to sample it. Okay, this is the first process. They have to do sampling the signal in set of pieces. For that, they have to follow some condition. That means the sampling interval is there, no t. So how they have to, this has to be equally has to be sampled. So from that, we will get the time period, what time period they have to sample. This time period, from that sampling time period, they can get the sampling frequency. This sampling frequency should match, it is two types of maximum frequency of the wave. What is the frequency of the wave? It should be greater than or equal to two times of that. Okay, yeah, tell me, what is the doubt? Yeah, what is the doubt? Hello, it is audible, Shreyas?
Yes, sir.
Somebody raise the question, right? Raise the hand to asking question. Shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
After once I completed, you can ask your questions. Okay, in between, no need to raise your hand because it will be disturbed. Once you hear the topics clearly, after that you can ask your doubt. Okay. Okay. So first, what is the analog signal? That has to be sampled with number of pieces. Then that sample interval time, it is based on the sampling frequency. The sampling frequency should follow this condition. That means sample frequency must be greater than or equal to two types of maximum frequency of the wave. This frequency of the wave, if you know that this is the sampled frequency, should be two times greater than or equal to two types of the maximum frequency of the original signal. Okay, this has to be followed. From, if you know that f of s, then you can find 1 by t of s equal to 1 by f of s. This interval has to be followed when you are going for sampling the analog signal. So this condition, if you follow, you can able to retrieve back your original signal from the digital to analog. So you want to convert analog into digital. Afterwards, the digital signal again converted back to analog signal. So when you want to convert back digital signal into analog signal, at the time, if you are not followed this condition, you will face the problem because your data will be not retrieved properly. So this and all you will study later. This is not our important cases. What is the technique we will follow to converting analog to digital signal? How we have to form the circuit for converting analog to digital? Only circuit how can we form, that we will see. So this is the first technique one. How, what is the sampling? Wave is splitted into number of sample. The sample interval, that means from the interval time we will get from the sampling frequency. The sampling frequency must be greater than or equal to 2 times of maximum frequency of the given analog signal. After that, they have to go for the second process. Second process, quantization. Quantization means what? Only time interval is splitted, right? Wave time interval is splitted. Now quantized mean voltage. So voltage also splitted into number of sample. So that is called quantization. So this voltage also splitted into number of sample. This is quantization. When your sampling is over, it is like vertically you are splitter. Now horizontally you have to split. That is quantization. So that means voltage is splitted into different level, like that, horizontally, different level. This level of splitting, that means quantization, that is based on how many bit you want to represent each of quantized level of voltage of your analog signal. Suppose you want to, this analog signal has to be splitter like this, but each level of voltage has to be represented by how many bit of binary. Suppose I want to represent each level by 3 bit binary. That means 3 bit means maximum 3 0 1 2. There are 3 bit you want to use, want to represent each level of your analog signal. Means how many level you can get maximum. That means you can split the voltage into 2 to the power of 3. That means 8 level you can split your waveform. Correct? So sampling is what? Vertically you are splitting, and quantization means what? Horizontally you are splitting. So after splitting that, you are representing every voltage level by binary bits. So you want to represent your binary bit voltage level into 3 bit binary, then you are going to sample your complete waveform, sorry, quantize your complete waveform into 8 level. That is the standard 2 to the power of 3. That means 8 level. That means 2 to the power is 8 level. Your amplitude is splitted into 8 level. So each level is represented by 0 0 up to 0 0 1, like that, binary waveform, finally 1 1 1. So such a way there are two main process. After that, your every voltage of analog is converted into digital. That means in the binary form, zeros and one form, you can see here. After that, after you completed your analog value, previously the analog value in the form of 1 volt, 2 volt and 3 volt. Now in the quantization it become 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0, like that. After this voltage is converted into some other voltage representation in the form of zeros and 1. That means one level of voltage form into another level of voltage is called coding. Coding means this is what they will form this energy into one more way. That already here is analog digital signal, we got it. From that, another one more technique they will use to encoding it, encoding into one form of voltage level into another form of the voltage. That is also in the digital nature. That signal only your standard digital signal. Okay, these are the main process they are going to follow when they are going to convert the analog signal into digital signal. I mean, analog signal is sampled, after that is quantized, after that zeros and one has to be represented into another form, that is by they encoded, it is also in the digital form. That digital signal will be standard digital output. Okay, these are the major process they are following, but our circuit is mainly based on the quantization. DAC mainly based on the quantization and sampling. Here only we are going to achieve the digital signal. All in detail you will see in the next semester also. Some communication subject you can see how their sampling they are taking care, how the quantization exactly they are doing, all those things. Now how the quantization in detail also we'll see here. So this is a major things should be happen when you are going to compare analog signal into digital signal. See here. After that, suppose your example analog to digital signal. For example, this is your analog signal. you have to do sample first. Number of sample pieces vertically. Then after that, quantization. Quantization, I want to represent level of voltage into 3-bit binary. 3-bit binary means how many quantization level has to be there? 2 to the power of 3, that means 8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 level. Totally 8 level. Each level has to be represented by binary bit. How they are going to find each level? What should be the 0th level? What should be the first level voltage? What should be the second level voltage? Because here your voltage in the form of 0, 1, 2, 3 like that may increases. But how these binary value is assigned to? Suppose 0, 0, 0 has to be assigned to 0. The 0, 0, 1 has to be assigned to next watt value. Next 0, 0, 0, 1, 0 has to be assigned to watt value. Understand how we can calculate? So the level we are splitting into 8 level, and we will keep some reference voltage. Based on the reference voltage, we can take the amplitude of the analog wave into digital representation. Okay. So based on the reference voltage, we have to assign each. We suppose the maximum your analog value have 10 volt mean the reference voltage we may take 10 voltage. Okay. Maximum your peak to peak value if you're having 20 volt mean your reference value may be 20 volt. Based on that reference, we will represent each level voltage of the voltage of the analog into digital form. Suppose your reference voltage is 8 volt. 8 voltage you kept as a reference because your maximum peak to peak value goes to up to 8 volt mean your reference voltage you kept as 8 volt. Okay. How I have to represent in between each level of voltage by this binary representation. Okay. Suppose 8 volt is means I should first calculate step size. What step of voltage it has to be increased. So I have to calculate step size. Step size, how can we calculate step size equal to V reference? What is the reference voltage you taken? V reference in divided by 2 to the power of what is the bit? How many bit binary you are taken? I am taken the 3-bit binary. That means 2 to the power of n. This is a bit. How many bit binary you are going to use to mention the your voltage level? I am using 3-bit. So I have to choose step size is what? V reference is 8 volt and 2 to the power of how many bit? 3-bit representation. So what is that? 8 by 8, it is 1. So 1 volt. So every binary value from one value to another value, it change for every step size. That means initially it is a 0 0. So at 0 0 indicating the voltage as 0. Next step value is what? Next 0 0 1 is represented by next step size. What is the step size? Step size value is 1 volt. So first 1 volt it is represented by 0 1, and next 2 volt. 2 volt is represented by 0 1 0. You can see here this waveform. So this is a reference step size is 1 volt. So 0 0 is what? Here x-axis you are taking the voltage level. So your step size is 1 volt means you start from 0, next to 1 volt, next to 2 volt, 3 volt, 4 volt, 5 volt, 6, 7 volt totally. If you are having, if you increase 8. So every step value you are assigning the binary value. Suppose initially 0 0. Your binary code is 3-bit binary code. So initially start from 0 0. So 0 0 will maintain up to 1 volt of your analog signal. Up to 1 volt, your binary value is what? 0. Exactly when your voltage level, this voltage level of the analog signal is 1 volt, that 1 volt, the binary is represented by that 1 volt binary is what? 0 0 1. So 0 0 1 is maintains till 1.9. So up to 1.9, all the voltage will come under 0 0 1 binary representation. Exactly at 2 volt, it is represented by 0, 1, 0. Okay, up to 2.9, it is represented by 0, 1, sorry, 0, 1, this to 0, 1, 0. So like that, up to 2.9, from 3 to 3.9, it is represented by 1, 0, 1, 0. So the totally peak to peak 8 voltage is divided into 8 level. So step size for that is 1 volt. So every 1 volt, the binary value keeps on changes. So what should be the maximum voltage at last binary representation? Last 3-bit representation is what? Last value 111. What is the voltage level of that? That should be, that means we can say the full scale output. What is the maximum voltage level can be indicated by 3-bit binary. That has to be is what? 2 to the power of n minus 1 into step size. So what is the maximum value binary can represent? 2 to the power of n minus 1 into step size. 2 to the power of n means 2 to the power of 3 minus 1 into step size. Step size is how much? 1 volt, right? So what is that? 8 minus 1 into 1 volt. So how much it is? So 7 volt. The last 3-bit maximum value of 3-bit is 111. That can show maximum value as 7 volt. It can show only maximum 7 volt. Getting my point? So this is a way the analog signal is sampled, then quantized. Each level of voltage analog value represented by the binary form. Is it clear? One more example will say, suppose your reference voltage is 16 volt. Your reference voltage is 16 volt. V reference is 16 volt. You are taken 3-bit DAC. So you want to represent analog signal, you want to represent the analog voltage into 3-bit binary value. So what should be the step size? Step size has to be calculated by using V reference divided by 2 to the power of n. So step size, so every binary value will change every change of step size. I mean V reference is 16 divided by 2 to the power of 3-bit. That means 16 divided by 8 equal to 2 volt. Every 2 volt changes, the binary value is changes. Okay. So here the concept, how can we say 0, 0? The voltage is 0, next 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Like that. Every 2 value, the binary value has to be modified. What I can get as a full scale output? Full scale output, what we are having the formula? 2 to the power of n minus 1 into step size. Right? 2 to the power of n is what? 8 minus 1 into step size is 2. How much? 7 into 2, 14. Maximum 14 I can, the 14 level of voltage can be indicated by this binary. That means 0, 0 is indicated for from 0 to 1.2, 0 to 1.9 represented by 0 to 1.9 voltage will come under 0, 0. And 1 to 1.9, exactly 2 will be represented by the 0, 0, 1. From 2 to 3.9 up to that is represented by 0, 0. The voltage 2 to 3.9 represented by this binary 0, 0, 1. Like that, every step size up to between the step size value, the binary will be maintaining. So final value 14 is represented by 111. Okay, this is a way the analog value voltage is converted into digital. The set of analog value is represented by the particular digital value. Getting my point? This is a basic concept when we are going to convert analog into digital value. Okay. Now we are going to see how we can form the circuit. How we can form the circuit to convert analog voltage into digital representation. Okay. Now there are two techniques. First, we are going to see first digital to analog converter. First, we are going to see the digital to analog converter. Then it will be easy to understand about the analog to digital converter. First, we will see how we can convert digital value into analog. So your input is a digital, that means input in the form of binary 000 or 3-bit. Your input voltage, already in the quantization, the analog amplitude is represented in the form of digital. It may be 3-bit digital value, or it may be 5-bit or 4-bit or 8-bit. Okay, suppose some of the digital representation were there, that means some amplitude of the analog signal is represented by some 3-bit digital representation or 4-bit. If the digital value, if it is a 3-bit, what is the corresponding analog value, that we need to know. We know that if I taken the reference value is 8 volt, if I taken the reference value is 8 volt and the step size is 1 volt, then the binary value, the corresponding or some binary value, that means 001, for this corresponding value is 1 volt. The first case we were discussed, right? If V reference is 8 volt, step size is 1 volt, and the 3-bit binary 001 is indicating in the analog voltage is 1, right? Similarly, we discussed about second case. V reference is 16 volt, step size is 2 volt. For that, 001 is indicated 2 volt. Correct? Similarly, 00010 has to indicate 4 volt. Getting my point? Now the discussion is that only. They are giving 010 as a digital value. This digital value gives the analog value as 4 volt. How we can form the circuit? That only we are going to discuss now. Are you clear about that? How we are come back from analog digital value to analog? Okay. There are two methods. One is binary weighted resistor method. One more method is R2R ladder. There are two techniques we can follow to convert digital value into analog value. Getting my point? So first we see the circuit. First we will see binary weighted resistor technique. I will tell you why it is called as binary weighted resistor. First we will the circuit, the explanation will see. After that, why we can call this as binary weighted resistor technique to convert digital value into analog. This is a normal summing circuit. Already you are familiar with the summing circuit, right? 3-bit summer circuit we were discussed, right? Same only, but in between the binary representation is there, along with the reference signal is there. Getting my point? Simple way, if you see the circuit, left hand side I will draw the circuit, you can able to clarify the circuit very clearly. See, on normal summing circuit, you know that summing circuit also there are two summing circuit is the circuit we were discussed. One is non-inverting summing circuit and inverting summing circuit. Now we are going to deal with the inverting summing circuit. So this is the operation amplifier. Non-inverting terminal is connected to the ground. Inverting terminal, I used 3 input signal. So via 3 input signal is connected via 3 different resistor. Right. Next, feedback resistor. This is V0. The 3 input as another end of the resistor connected with the 3 different input. But here what we are going to do, all the end has to be connected to V reference. V reference, how we can take, what is the reference voltage we were used for converting analog signal into digital signal, same reference voltage has to be chosen for converting digital into analog. Okay. Suppose in our case, first case we were used, our reference voltage is 8 volt. The same voltage I have to choose for converting digital signal into analog. Then this has to be connected to a resistor based on the binary value. Suppose which binary value I want to calculate the analog output. Based on that only, it has to connect. Okay. So for that, in between, this can be connect with that. V reference is maximum. This has to be connected to the corresponding resistor or not, that is decided by the binary bit. in between one line. So binary bit, that means this is grounded. This is one grounded. It's like a switch. Whether your resistor has to connected to grounded one or VCC, it is decided by this is the connecting point. Understand? So this is, we are going to follow the decrement order from that. This is binary bit. Suppose I have to convert 3-bit binary into analog voltage. Okay, I chosen converting the analog into digital with help of 3-bit binary representation. Same, that 3-bit digital value has to be converted back to the analog. So I have to use 3 resistor only, because I want to convert 3-bit digital into analog. So the digital order has to be in the decrement order, like you remember. That is mean top is B2, next B1, last is B0. Okay. So this is, you have to remember, when you should not write in the other order. If you write B0, B1, then you will not get the proper output. Okay. But our concept is what? I need to get, if I give 0, 0, 1 means I have to get 1 volt. That is my intention. For getting that, I have to form the circuit. Okay. So B2, B1, B0. Your B2, B1, maybe you want to know the output for this bit, 000. Okay, you may want to get the output for 001. You may want to get the output for 1000. Like that will change based on the bit representation. Suppose you want to know the output for 001 means your B2 value was 0. Okay, B1 value was what? This is, sorry, B2 value is, yes, this output I want meant this is B2, this is B1, this is B0, right? So B2 must be 0, correct? And B1 also must be 0. And B1, B0 is must be 1. That means in this 3 resistor, only B1 has to be connected to reference voltage. Reference is high. So this has to be connected to the reference. All other resistor has to be connected to the corresponding ground value. Correct? Now this is the first case you should remember. Whether your resistor has to be connected to the V reference or your resistor has to be connected to the corresponding ground. That is decided by what binary value you are choosing. 001 means B0 has to be, that means your B0 resistor, relevant resistor has to be connected to the V reference. Remaining all resistors has to be left as open. Open means this is ground. Open, or you can say open means it is grounded. Now, what is the resistor value has to be chosen? It is called as binary weighted resistor. Based on the binary bit, the resistor value also will change. So that change of resistor value depends on, you can say that 2 to the power of n minus, n minus 1. I'll write one second. The resistor value is based on 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus I. I is the position of the bit. Position of the bit. Suppose I want to know what is this resistor value into R. Generally, every resistor has to be. So 2 to the power of n means what? 2 to the power of n. 2 to the power of how many bit digital value you want to convert? 3 bits. So 3 minus 1. What is the position of the this register? Bit position is second position, right? So we said that 0th bit, first bit, second bit. Totally 3 bit, but in the order, if you say the LSB is a 0 bit, next bit is first bit, MSB bit according to here is second bit. So I position is second position. So I can say minus 2. So what is the value? 2 to the power of 2, 3 minus 1 means 2, 2 minus 2. That means 2 to the power of 0 into R. So first resistor value is 2 to the power of 0 into R. So 2 to the power of 0 means 1. So first value is in the order of scaled by 1. Okay. So this is R. Second, what about this 2 to the power of n minus 1? N minus 1 means what? 2 to the power of n minus 3. 3 minus 1, 2. Minus I. Position is what? First position. 2 to the power 2 minus 1. Correct, or 2. It is 2R. Next, what about the next register? What is the same? 2 to the power of n minus 1. It is 2. 2 minus position is what? 0th position. So what is that? 2 to the power of 2. That means 4R. So resistor, if you are increasing, so the scaling value of each resistor is multiplied by the factor of 2. First is 1, that scale is multiplied by 2. Next resistor scale is multiplied by 2. This is the order you need to follow to get our output is what we were required. Getting my point? That things you should remember. If I added one more resistor, mean your binary start for 4-bit digital you are taken, mean the first bit start from B3, B2, B1, B0. The resistor for B3 become 2R, next to 2R, 4R, next 8R. Like that it will increases. Getting my point? Now up to that we are clear. Whether your reference has to be connected to the particular resistor or the ground has to be connected to the particular resistor. It is decided by what digital input you are taking. Now it is clear, right? Now afterwards, so this is the arrangement. You can see the circuit here. Same circuit you can able to see here. Now R, 2R, 4R. Now how can I calculate the V naught output based on this binary value? Suppose example, all if I take, if you want to see the output of 111, what is the 111 output according to our representation? Our case 111 output is 7 volt. Maximum for all the bits are 1. I can get the maximum voltage as 7 volt. Whether I am getting the 7 volt or not, how can I find with help of this? So here operation amplifier inverting summer circuit I chosen, but this circuit has to be connected via binary bits. This has to be operated with help of microprocessor and microcontroller. Some circuitry has to be added. Whenever that bit is 0, at the time this path has to be connected to V reference. Whenever this path has 1, circuit P2 is 1, at the time this path has to be connected to V reference. Whenever if it is 0, then at the time this path has to be connected to 0, grounded. Okay, this and all in between some microprocessor or microcontroller circuit they will make use. Okay, now how can I calculate output for this? Suppose if I connect, if binary all the bits are set as 1, what should be the circuit case? Circuit case is all the resistors are connected to the corresponding V reference bit. That means I can say that this side V reference is connected via R to operation amplifier inverting terminal. Next connected to inverting terminal with input is V reference, connected to the V reference with through R resistor, it is connected to inverting terminal. So it's look like a summing circuit. Already we know the output of the summer circuit. What is the output of the summer circuit for this case? Inverting. So V naught equal to, if individually if we take, this is R, this is 2R, this is 4R. What we can do? Minus inverting output will get minus V gain of the inverting amplifier. What is the gain of the inverting? Minus RF by first resistor R into input V reference plus second plus mean here it is a